Hello, it's almost October, which means I'm thinking about Inktober, and at this point I'm not sure if I will be able to complete it because it might get very, very busy. But at least I'll try. I have a bunch of these Zentangles 10 tiles here, and my idea is to use 8 or 9. I'm not sure, it's just, something that I know from my previous experience. And this year, I'm going to start prepping them by drawing the letters that form Inktober and maybe the 9th, if there has to be a 9th, depending on how the tangling goes. Might be 2025. I will use a single color here in this series. It's a Cerulean blue. I hope that's the way to pronounce it. It's a koi brush pen by Sakura. I just love this color. And on white, it looks just amazing. But I'm sure that it will look amazing on 10 as well. And I will use it for the letters. I'm not a calligrapher. I'm not a lettering artist. So I will do this really, really simple. Lettering here. And you can play with, adding some more width to some, I don't know, sections of your drawing, or you can even use capital letters. You can make that as simple or as complex as you want, as always. I'm here to, it sounds so pretentious to say guide you, but maybe, give you some prompts, inspire you, and then you can use that inspiration to create something totally your own, or you can follow along, whatever you prefer. You see how quick and easy this is? And that's exactly what I was trying to achieve with all of my previous Inktober videos as well. So I'm trying to concentrate and not mess up the words and speak at the same time. Let's see if it works. I might maybe reach for another one of these tiles if I mess up the lettering. When it comes to tangling, is this a B? Now I'm not sure, I'm not using it looks like a stylized O. I will have to rethink it. And my E will actually look very similar to that. Maybe I will make another B. And R. So now R is very difficult for me because the way that we write it, and I will just write the way that we write it in Europe, might not be the same way you write it. And I love the American way of writing it, with this. I'm not sure I can do it. That's a problem. So that's it. Where is my T? B? Yes, it's a B. So the way that I would write it, on a piece of paper is but right? It's a B. So now that I've established that it is a B the way that I was taught in school, I can move forward. And I will use this simple lettering thing to kind of get out of this place where you have an empty canvas. And we know that the Zentangle method gives us the methodology to do this with the 4 dots, with the corners and everything. This is a great first start. So now I'm ready to go to day 1 I just wanted to show you what I'm going to do with each of these is just an aura line. So it's an outline or a parallel line that goes around any shape or tangle. That is an aura line in Zentangle. And you can certainly add these little roundings, which is my favorite tangle enhancer. And you can play with, you know, adding a little bit more weight to the bottom or, you know, right side maybe. Well, you can play with it however you want and make it yours. So this is what I will start my day one around. And I invite you to join me and just have fun during the month of October, as we did during the last, I think it was my 5th year doing it. Oh my God, how the time flies. And here it is. Inktober. Done and ready to start. Make it as simple or as elaborate as you want. Make it yours, or just, you know, try to replicate or do what I'm doing, whatever makes you comfortable. Let's do it. Zentangle is easy. Zentangle doesn't cost much. Zentangle will be able to give you those relaxing moments in the day to just wind down after a long day, and we all need that. So join me daily and let's do this. Inktober 2025. See you.